Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. Today I will show you the way towards the Twin Peaks, California, that is located at the Big Bear Mountain. That is a mountain stretch across the California that is close to Nevada border, but it's a beautiful mountain to where there is multiple conference centers are there, especially for Christians and other those who want to have some specific time and enjoy time and have a good time, or meeting or business meeting or any kind of meeting. This place where we are visiting is called Pinecrest Christian Conference Center. Here many activities have been performed, including this taco war. It's a nice one. This is the location where it looks like the Pinecrest Christian Center look like this. So it's a beautiful place. It's a nice place. It is very decent, very low, very humble place. You have to visit, and you can have your meeting, conferences, and many other stuff and activities over here. So there are a parking spot, the dining hall, the kitchen, and many other facilities are here. So you don't need to worry for anything, including the lodging facilities there in a very, I think, in a very low cost manner. It's affordable for everyone. And these are the brief view of the location, the road. There is no snow this time. However, last year it snows. So this is how it looked. Though there is a basketball court as well. It's an indoor stadium where you can play multiple games over here. The kids are enjoying. And this is the way that on the way from LA to the Twin Peaks, that is especially the Pinecrest Christian Conference Center. This is our journey from LA towards that, and then this is how the way looks like. So you can enjoy the beautiful highway and roads, and across we pass through multiple cities and enjoy our time with our friends, colleagues, brothers, and others, sisters, and everyone is packing their bags and then traveling with their car, or sometimes they carpool together. So this is how the California stretch look like, straight away from LA, San Bernardino, the riverside it passes through. So the mountain is close to the San Bernardino County. So maybe which county it belongs, probably it belongs to the San Bernardino County. So, but it is a beautiful mountain you ought to visit and see how the roads are constructed. It's a pleasant place. It's well constructed, and you can estimate the time. If the only issue here is that there is a traffic. Sorry. But the traffic is not as busy as you may have experienced in other metro city or other cosmopolitan cities. So it's very pleasant. You don't need to wait much time. You can just calculate your own time, and you will reach within 2.5 hours. So it takes almost 2.5 hours from LA to this to reach the top of the mountain. The mountain is around 600 to 700 feet height from the sea level. So I don't think it is too high, but it's a nice place. But if the weather or the temperature cool down, so we experience snow from time to time. The temperature is comparatively low. However, during summer, it's 2021, so it's a pleasant weather. But during winter, due to rain, it's snow, and we experience snow sometimes. So according to the period of the Good Friday, which fall on March or April, if it falls on March, probably you will experience snow. So it's a beautiful experience. If there is snow, you don't have the opportunity to explore the surrounding areas of the Twin Peaks or any other, because it will be covered by the trees and the roads will be covered by snow. But this time, this year, we hope that we might see some of the beautiful scenery alongside the road as we travel towards the Twin Peak. So this is how the roads are. So the middle of the road is divided properly in a nice weather in order to control the minimal accident that may occur due to unfortunate events. Because the roads are curved, so the driver or anybody who drives need to take a precise calculation on how to divert and how to take angles across these roads. So it's a pleasant planning and a nice planning. The roads are planned very nicely. This is the view of the mountain, how it looks like inside from the car. So you can see the mountain view. The clouds is a little cloudy as we traveled. We hope the next day it will be bright and sunny, but let's see how it looks like. So you can see from the top, means we have started climbing, we have reached the mountain. After traveling for almost 1.5 hours, we have reached into the foothill of the mountain, and this is how the mountain looked like from the side of from inside the car to the side. You see the pleasant nice view. So it's like a road trip, so the road trip across the hill. So it's a nice and a pleasant experience. You can see the breeze blowing, a little cold because of the cloudy, but I think the temperature goes up to 2 degrees Celsius, but 2 degrees Celsius is not enough to snow it down, and there is no rain, of course, so I think there won't be any snow at all. So as we traveled, we were 3 persons in one car. So my friends, my colleagues, and my brothers are there in front of it, and I'm sitting in the back, and from the back the coverage is done, so you can see the scenario and what type of trees are grown here. So since the mountain is rocky, rocks, all are rocks, so there are not much of the big trees, but at the top of the mountain sometimes we see some pine trees out there. So that's the only vegetation that is supported in this kind of landscape or in this kind of swelled structure. So the swells are of rocks mixes, so the pine trees are the only good tree that can support. The rest of the stuff are scrub and shrub, so they get dried very soon, and then once it gets dried, the chances of getting a flame or fire to these mountains are very high. Therefore, California is a red alert zone for occurring fires. And as you may have heard, the LA has been undergoing a huge fire a few months ago. So this is due to its weather condition. The weather conditions are very dry. The humidity is very low. That means the water content is less. So the scrubs and the small branches that falls off are very dry and very skinny, and once any signature or any sign of a flame or even a cigarette drops down, or even one piece of a match fire is dropped, they easily get fire. And plus there is a continuous flow of wind since it is close to the Pacific coast, so that makes it the wildfire easily to spread across from one place to another. So this contributes to the fire. But at this mountain, I think the chances of getting fire is very less, especially this site, because this is always covered by snow, or it is always covered by clouds. and in winter it is covered by snow. So the fire at this mountain is very, very, very minimal. However, in other parts of Southern California especially, getting a wildfire is very much simpler and easier, and therefore we need to take much precautions for all this reason. And we are coming here to attend a Spring Bible Conference of 2025 that is being organized by LAUBF. So it is a beautiful event to recharge yourself, have a retreat, have a good time, have connection, have a network, and have fellowship with one another, grow together with one another, and have a beautiful time. Have the chance to get introduced to one another, and then get to know about your fellow members, and make new friends and meet new people, and most of all, importantly, meet your personal Savior, that is Jesus Christ. So you need to strengthen yourself spiritually as well, just not for the physical. So you have the chance to refresh yourself physically, as well as you have the chance to refresh spiritually as well. So it is both for mental and physical development. Everyone is encouraged to come. There is always 2 events taking place annually. That is the Spring Bible Conference and the Summer Bible Conference. The Summer Bible Conference is coming up very shortly on July 25th to 27, 2025 at Malibu at Pepperdine University. You all are invited to take part. This is the first day of our arrival. Since it was cloudy and the temperature was low, so you can see that it is covered with full of fogs. But as you know, the temperature is not enough to cool it down. However, you can see the area is covered with full of snow, full of fogs and foggy. So it's cold. You need a jacket for this. Inside it is equipped with all the ventilations and the heating system, so you don't need to worry inside. But outside it is freezing cold and it's chilled. So in a foggy situation, this is how it looks like. So you can see. So earlier you can see that was during the daytime. That was the second day, but this is the beginning of our arrival day. And this is the conference center where our conference and programs events are conducted here.